Well, hello, Taurus, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for April 21st through the 27th, 2025. We're going to be taking a look at the cards, the messages, and guidance that are coming through for the week ahead. And as always, Taurus, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And also, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's free and it helps my channel grow. So with that, let's jump in. Let's get started. And a very happy birthday to my Taurus individuals, my viewers, my subscribers. You're kicking it off right at the beginning of the week here for those of you that have the early birthdays. Happy birthday to all of you. Entering, well, by the time you get this reading, we're in Taurus season. Let's see which crystal is being suggested for you, Taurus. Aquamarine, divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Now, aquamarine is excellent for your throat chakra. Could be in regards to your communication. There could be something happening this week that maybe somebody says something to you. There's something in regards to communication coming in that's going to be your sign. It's going to be like almost like being divinely guided. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel, what path forward you need to take here, Taurus, going forward, especially in the midst of all this chaos. Let's see what the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck has to say for you. But I'm really picking up, some of you are going to be speaking in front of a group, and aquamarine is excellent for public speaking. Gives you clarity. We had two cards turn. Gives you clarity, stay focused on your speech. Now, the first card that I saw was this mindful, like groupthink, and the number 40. Any of you turning 40 this year? And dances on one foot balancing act. Okay. All right, well, Taurus, first with this message here, mindful groupthink. This is more of a card of warning. It's in regards to like people that gossip. There could be people that are trying to draw you into fear-based thinking. You can be influenced by those kind of people, influenced by what's on social media. This is kind of a warning here, especially with groupthink, that possibly, oh, and look at the keyhole there. Yeah. Time for possibly a new group, getting away from people that, like I said, are gossiping or putting somebody else down. It's just negative talk. Anything negative, you're kind of like, it's an indication here to pull away from those kind of people. And now the dances on one foot, a balancing act here. This, you're being called to find new balance. And I think it's, getting away from people around you, or it might be one individual, but someone around you, you're getting this warning here. And of course, with the aquamarine crystal, you're suggested that crystal, it's giving you that clarity to be able to say what you mean, possibly to an individual. So this is a warning, just getting away from what influences you, and not in a good way, you might say. But this is showing up for you to find new balance. This is about bringing equality and balance to a situation. no matter how difficult. And that might be in regards to kind of how you're going to pull away from maybe some low vibrational negative people around you. It's your birthday right now. It's your birthday time. So there is like a rebirth here, you know, being able to balance on one foot here. This is also in regards to if you're putting too much effort into managing your life, your work, your relationships, digital media, you're missing the point. You're trying to maybe find that perfect scenario, you know, but it's always going to be this way where you're juggling a lot. So this is really about saying yes to a new invitation that the universe is offering you. Live in a state of yes to spirit and no to everything that is not infused with life and romance and vitality. So it's definitely saying no. These came out because you're saying goodbye to this kind of energy. It can be negative self-talk. It can be people around you not joining in to that low vibration that's going away. And certainly, you're coming back into alignment and balanced. This is working with the resources that are available to you and not searching for, if I only had more, whatever it might be, ... Life has certainly provided you with everything you need to accomplish your goals. So when it feels like you're losing your balance, it's like, don't, you know, pull your arms in, hold your arms out, otherwise you'll fall. Extend them fully, saying yes to spirit will always hold you up. So it's almost like I'm picking up like a good and evil kind of scenario here. Trust with the 9 energy, that's like the hermit energy, you know, inner reflection, trusting your gut instincts and saying goodbye to this kind of what the card is about, groupthink, you know, thinking for yourself, critical thinking, you might say. So very interesting start to your reading here. But I love the Shaman's Dreams cards because they're very profound. So you're headed for more balance. Moving away from what doesn't serve you, Taurus. And usually at the start, you know, when you have your birthday, it's kind of like you're reviewing the year since your last birthday. And so it can be a reflection. Whoops. It can be a reflection with the 9 energy of where you were for your last birthday and where you are now. And you've left maybe this kind of energy in the dust. So let's see what the Career and Life Oracle deck has to say. People skills. You have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or a head of a company. Okay, resources available to you. All right. Move this out of the way. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. Well, let's give it a bit of a shuffle. Clearing out past readings, energy, vibrations. Clearing the deck for Taurus. Messages and guidance for Taurus, please. What's coming through? What does Taurus need to hear? It sounds like, out with the old, in with the new. And also, you have a flair for working well with others. So surround yourself with positive, uplifting, like-minded people. You might have been working on that. All right, what's coming through? What does Taurus need to hear? And here we go. We've got the Queen of Swords. And this is certainly the truth. Definitely seeing things for how they are. And you've got the Two of Coins. A balancing act. Although I really like this one in this deck. Yeah, there's a bit of rough waters that you're trying to keep ahead of. But I feel that that's going to be going away. And we have the Four of Coins. All right. So 2 cards here. Pentacles. 2 of Coins. 4 of Coins. Protecting your money, your assets. This can be where the message about not listening to others or what's on social media or the news, because that could be inaccurate as to what's truly really going on. This is about, critical thinking, keeping your balance, keeping a level head in regards to money. And everyone's affected by what's going on in the country, if you're in the States, and also globally, if you're in other countries. So you're with the Queen of Swords energy here. This is really taking a very logical and practical approach to what's going on, not just fully believing what people just say or make up. Not following anything that's fear-based. I can't stress that enough. If there's one thing that I would want to just shout to the rooftops is really second guess something, any kind of article or anything that captures your interest. Is it fear-based? You really need to think about that and trust your own gut instincts. So it's really getting that clarity can be why you're getting the aquamarine crystal to carry this week. It helps you get that clarity of mind. And it is an indication here. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment, leading you in the right path forward. Now, the Two of Coins or the Two of Pentacles here, it can be in regards to keeping your money secure, the right path forward. This is kind of like follow the money. So what I'm picking up is it has something to do with your flair for working well with others. And there's, again, with the balancing act, and you've got the balancing act here, that you're keeping a level head in regards to your future. And it's in regards to your money. You're keeping your money safe. You're keeping your future, your money, your investments safe. Keeping close watch. The 4 energy here with this 4 of Coins, the 4 of Pentacles, is your security, the foundations that you've put into place. You're keeping close watch on that. It's very crystal clear. You're listening to your gut instincts, and that's why you're getting the message here about maybe some past resources that you're no longer following. You kind of see things clearly. And your divine life purpose, Taurus, is trusting in the signs and your inner guidance. Oh, look at this. This fell out. The 3 of Wands. That's new path forward. Making plans for the future. Keeping things safe. You're keeping close watch is what my guides are saying. And that's the right thing to do. But what this is indicating here is about who you trust or who you get your information from. And so groupthink, not a good thing. You need to think for yourself. 2 of Coins here. You've got 2 messages here about being the balancing act. But you've got the people skills. 9 of Cups. So you're getting your wish in regards to your security, keeping your foundation in place, and that's because you're listening to your gut instincts, what they're saying. You're not panicking. You're thinking in a logical and rational way. You're making plans for the future. You're putting some things in motion in regards to what's going on in the world. 4 of Coins. So I like the 9 of Cups came out. Wish fulfillment and celebration. So I do feel that you've got a lot of good support around you. You've got, you're working on your balance, your alignment, keeping things in alignment, being grounded, centered, and balanced. And Taurus, you represent the bull, like the stock market. You're keeping your head in regards to all these matters and this chaos that's currently going on, which will not last. I can guarantee you this will not last much longer. There is going to be a turnaround. So 3 of Cups is the support around you. It is a celebration. And you've got such excellent skills here, working well with others, helping others, especially diplomat, a counselor, keeping people calm, you might say. So let's see what else is coming out for you, Taurus, for the week. You got the King of Coins, King of Pentacles. This is your card, your energy, very strong, getting your wish, setting, making plans for the future, setting things in motion, and also, keeping that delicate balance in everything that you do. Beautiful. This is just gorgeous. The 5 of Wands, and here's the conflict. Not as bad as the 5 of Swords, but there could be some upset or conflict, and that certainly could be in regards to your money, since we've got so many Pentacle cards here. But keep in mind, the plans that you're putting into motion, you're getting your wish, you've got the support, you're celebrating. You're kind of like covering your butt, Taurus, is what I'm picking up. So let's clarify this King of Coins here. It's your card, your energy coming in fiercely strong. And why not? This is now your Taurus season. Saying goodbye to, we see the 3 overturned cups because there's something new coming in for you to take advantage of. So there's a need to let go of that. And that could also be, those relationships, those 3 overturned cups, it can be this energy, why you got this card, that you're letting go of how things were or who you associated with. I feel that you're moving into a better situation in regards to like-minded people. Now, there is conversations going on, can be very heated conversations, some conflict. It could be competition if some of you are looking for a job, and certainly this could be in regards to your investments. But you've got messages, guidance coming in, as was stated on your crystal card. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, your gut instincts. But there's something new in regards to money, maybe almost in the midst of all this conflict. You might have a new idea. There might be new resources available to you. And so you're keeping a very calm, rational demeanor, protecting your assets here. In regards to if you're in the States, we know exactly the state of the country. And if you're living elsewhere, it's got a ripple effect globally as well. Final message here for Taurus. We have the Star card. This is the Star of Hope, positivity. This shows up in the Fool's Journey. It comes out right after the Tower. And we all know what the Tower is being represented by at this time. So, and in this deck, it's like we're already, I'm getting the message, because I've been getting the message that this is now going to be coming to a close. We're starting to see the cracks. This has all got to do with way back in November, the third week in November of last year, where Pluto moved into Aquarius. It's the end of Capricorn, the greed, the government, the rich, and all of that. We're really starting to see the cracks in all of that. It's being exposed. It's being really looked at. People are becoming aware. And here, she's already hopping over what the challenge is. So I really feel the card in this deck is showing us that there is hope for the future in regards to, our investments, our jobs, our whole way of living. So not to worry. It's kind of like a birthday gift to you, Taurus, that you're going to be getting your wish. You're setting things in place. You're acting in a very logical and rational manner in regards to, your future, letting go of what was, and there's something new coming in. And for some of you, you might be going after a new job. Tremendous clarity, you're being divinely guided, and your final message here is the Star. And it's like leaping over all this difficulty and landing on your feet. So this is renewed hope, positivity with the Star card. And also, the Star here is your divine life purpose. So trust the signs, trust your inner guidance, your intuition, your gut instincts. That's leading you on the path of fulfillment. And by all means, Taurus, enjoy your birthday. All right. That's the messages for the week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me, Taurus. Sending you love and abundance and birthday wishes.